Oh, well, now we'll count all the wrinkles around her eyes. Sit down.
This isn't live on what anybody can see. It's up on a private YouTube, just like a security cam. You know,
I love it.
That's what,
Oh, cool.
see,
Yeah.
change it, that's from across the room. We got the other one aimed out the window right now.
Oh, it's great. This is such an awesome setup here, really.
It's really a lot of fun, you know.
You're so great. I think you're so awesome.
And everybody's gotten used to being on camera,
Hmm.
which was not easy,
Right.
you know, because people were real self-conscious at
Mhm,
first. And I just keep doing it. You know, we've been doing this for years, but I was pre-recording it and then mixing it
Gotcha.
afterwards, post-production.
Hmm.
And then the last 5 weeks, I got it set up where I can do live streaming
Which I
and,
love.
and
yeah.
switch the cameras, produce it as I'm playing.
Yes, I saw that the other night, and I kept coming back. I said, I gotta get to it.
Yeah,
No, I'm
it's,
gonna keep coming back.
It's not, I don't, you know, I'm amazed
Yeah,
that people spend any time watching it. But it has its moments.
you're a
And,
delightful alternative to everything else that's on.
well, you know, I would watch it.
I
If
watch
there was
it. I would,
somebody else
yeah.
doing the standards and a bunch
Yes.
of people listening and
Mhm.
talking about the songs and,
Mhm.
and actually enjoying themselves, I'd be glued to it. But,
Yeah.
but you know, I don't know if there's a very large audience for that. But
Howard and the American Songbook. I like it.
so it's just allowing it to kind of evolve, and eventually I think we can make it a little bit programmatic, you know,
Mhm.
like to interview some of the guests. And but for now, you know, it's slow. I've just recently been able to actually have the technical capability to live stream and do camera switching,
Yeah.
you know, during the night, you know, so.
Well, it's really wonderful because you're getting something out there that makes people smile, and I love it. And it really is. It's, as I said, it's a great alternative of what everything else is out there. And I'm not getting a picture of people's food, and or asking for some anonymous kind of issue. Please pray for me. It's a really terrible day. It's like, well, what?
Yeah.
Instead, it's
It's
the
just
American
entertainment.
Songbook. It's the Donna Hoke just sent a question out to some of the female artistic directors of theater companies and said, what are you finding the change in your audience? And I said, I don't think my audience has changed, but my audience, I feel, need more laughter, because Charlie Chaplin once said, which I'm going to miserably paraphrase, but laughter is the best thing to, cease. It deceases sorrow or something like that. It's just, laughter is the best medicine, the famous quote. And it is, because people are, every day is kind of grim. And then you have the standards, the great classics. You have the I Love Lucy's. And as I discovered the other night as I was surfing the off television stations, there was Burns and Allen, and I just love that. And it's just there's something that around that time of our life, that our history, when life is the worst in the news, it's always lifted. And you do that. Really, you do that. No, absolutely you do. You really are carrying the torch for Jackie, and I love
Oh,
that.
well, that's the nicest thing somebody could say.
Oh, well, he's one of my guys. But now, is he hooked up? Can he see this? And
Well, he
when
got-
you have your
Well, over the years, I've shown him and gotten up to him a lot of clips that I did when we were doing it as pre-recorded and post-production,
mhm.
where it was live streaming.
yeah,
And for 2.5 years, he was here with, I don't think he missed more than 1 week. In 2.5 years, it was Dave Granville and
yeah.
Jocko and me over here. That's what started Lounge Academy. They were teaching me how to play and sing.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that. Yeah.
And those were all taped. you know.
I guess yeah,
So I've got all this
yeah,
old footage. It's horrible
How
quality because
perfect.
I wasn't very sophisticated with the cameras yet.
yeah,
But I've got it, and it's really valuable for me to go back and see some of that, because a lot of things that I didn't appreciate how the meaning at the time.
Yeah.
Like now I'm able to, you know, so I can get more and more. I can still get more and more out of it.
yeah.
You know. But
Dave Granville's
so
the great.
so he's seen a lot of footage.
Yeah, good.
He's such a good. You can't get a better character in front of the camera than Jackie Jocko. People that have never heard of him, immediately,
Right.
they just get it and love the guy.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. He's just, well, he is that kind of guy. Because there's nothing fake about him. He's sincere to the bone, and everything he says to you is in earnest, and it's, you know, truthful, and I do love when he gives me an astrological reading.
He's got many talents, and he's just, you know, on top of that personality.
Mhm.
Musically, he's so talented, he's so gifted. It's just
How do you do those transitions? You do those.
unbelievable.
But you do those. I mean, you're doing, when I hear I hear the transitions going that Jackie, you know, made so famous.
Oh, okay.
You know, going from one Jane Powell number down to a
Yeah, well,
Mickey
yeah.
Rooney or.
Yeah, the fun stuff. But I mean, underneath all that, his playing and singing were
Mhm.
just world class.
Mhm.
I mean, things that just unapproachable.
Yeah,
You know, his early those LPs he put out
I know.
are just. I have one car I drive to listen to one of his albums. It's because it just goes perpetually on the system. So if I want to hear that album, I take that car, and I just never get tired of it. I'll take it to Syracuse and back,
Yeah.
or whatever, you know, on
Yeah.
trip. Just great stuff.
Yeah.
He's
Is he able to come down here at all, or?
not recently,
Yeah.
but I guess he does get out and go
Yeah.
to the casinos and
And
restaurants
yeah, what's that place that they go? Boomerangs.
Boomerangs was one of his places, his haunts.
Oh, he'd be great. I just love that guy. But David Granville, isn't he great he's like the great connect to everyone. It's like, you know, David, I'd like to
He is.
have lunch with, and all of a sudden he goes, okay, Tuesday?
He's like that LinkedIn.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
like-
is
like
LinkedIn.
He is that. He's better. He has so many circles that we don't even know about.
He's the Pearl Mesta of Buffalo.
He doesn't just have he doesn't just collect people
Mm-hmm.
like some of the greats have done.
Mhm.
He collects circles.
Mhm.
That's even the next level up.
I know. He's a great guy. He's really a great guy. But as I said, I was talking to a few of my friends, and I said, I want to go down there, but I'd rather come here than go to Statler.
Yeah.
Because that's,
Right. No, this is where,
yeah.
this is my favorite part.
Although the Statler holds some lure, because I could make George, you know, embarrassed that I'm there.
Yeah, no, we have a lot of fun over there. It's different every week
Yeah,
because we don't know what events are there or not there, or
Right.
what parties are going on in the bar, and so it's just it's the best. I have the best seat in town, you know, because I'm the fly on the wall, and it could be something. Often it's a person's most important, most memorable evening of their life,
yeah.
and they just accept the fact that I'm in the middle of it, and they don't even question it. You know, whether they've hired me or not,
No,
or
you're-
whether I'm just there for the Statler.
You're part of the
I'm
makeup.
part of the Statler
Mhm.
to them, and it's really something.
Yeah.
You know, to see all that going on. But over here we get to do my thing,
It's great.
and
Oh, there was a young woman that was playing the other night on your live feed.
well, we had
She
two
was-
this past week. We had two wonderful singers that are regulars to Lounge Academy.
Well, one was playing the piano, jazz.
Oh, that was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
We had Annie Filipponi.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
a rare treat because she's busy and usually gigging you know, and, but she had, it was their anniversary, I think. It was, or the anniversary of that meeting,
Okay,
I believe.
okay.
And they spent it with us, which was nice, and, we got her to do,
Yeah, it sounded
do a
great.
set or two, and
I know.
she's just a great performer. you
It
know.
was terrific, it was terrific.
Her voice for blues is
Mhm.
just a gift, you know, it's just so right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Natural for it.
Yeah. It was an interesting meld with your music and then going into hers. It was like, oh God, it's also how it all works. You know, it all fits. Music is music. And it's awesome. It was just great. Who'd you have singing this week?
We had Mary McNeil,
Who I love. Yeah.
and I'd like to, if I have time, I'd like to go in and pull out some of like the highlights of the night, you know, with them singing. It was Mari and Susan Peters,
Oh, nice.
you know, and just great.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a class act, Mary. I love her. She's you should get a wall of fame up here of all of your singers and
No,
players and
You're right. I'll get on that. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right.
because it's the perfect wall, the perfect backdrop for you. Say, come in, but bring an 8x10 and a frame.
That's
Yeah.
what this wall's been waiting for.
That's right. It just told me that, so I'm just,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
because then, you know, you have everyone, and it's a great backdrop for you, and just have everybody bring in an 8x10 and the frame. And then you have different frames, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, or I could, if they don't supply a picture, I could take it.
You should threaten that you'll take it.
I'll threaten it.
Threaten, if you don't have your real headshot, I'll take your picture, and
I
then,
think I did. I take great pictures of my cat.
yes, you do. I do like pictures. Yeah, I know. I take good pictures of Rosie, but that might be it. I can't do much more. But this is awesome. So you're here this Friday
Every Friday.
at 7-ish.
Yeah, that's when we throw the cameras on.
Okay.
And we come over here after the 6:30 is, you know, by 6:30.
Yeah.
I head over because I know people are going to start coming over. And I'm applying for a liquor license now.
Oh, yeah, I was just gonna ask about that. Can you bring your own, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you can. We've I pretty much offended all the heavy drinkers over the years, so they don't come anymore. I've solved that problem, but I also have my friends mad at me. But we don't want people leaving,
No.
because I don't have liquor liability or anything, and I've got plans for the place.
Yeah,
I've got
yeah.
plans straight. So, but people bring, if they want to have a certain type of wine, they don't have to.
Yeah, yeah.
There's usually something,
Awesome.
So yeah, it's, we just tell people, don't invite me.
Mhm.
So like, bring your friends.
Yeah, but don't tell people
Where they
everything.
think.
Yeah.
Because people think we're trying to fill a room, which we would do on the day we open.
When-
We'll be
yeah.
saying, please,
Yeah, yeah.
invite your friends.
I'll have them here.
But we don't
yeah.
want to look like we're in business when we're not.
Yeah. What is your plan, what is your short and long range plans for the place? I mean, obviously the
What?
donuts have gotten their own,
Yeah, well, I wanted to use it as a laboratory and develop just a lot of my own different businesses to have in here, like at the same time or at different times of the day or week. I might even do, this is sort of, I'm kind of following the path that it takes me on, because I know it'll get me there. And the donuts kind of got me thinking about once a week businesses is a way of doing that. So we have Donut Tuesday,
Yep,
and have people lined up one day instead of
yeah,
just doing, hopefully well 5 days, like really slam for one day, and it keeps it fun for all the 9-to-5ers, so, because people go to work and they're kind of in a rut, so no matter how cool your job is.
no, it's great. Those donuts are like crazy. I love seeing people come by with their, their money in their hand, just the window rolled down. It's like,
It's fun, yeah.
It's great, it's great.
I might just do the bar Friday night, you know, but we'll see. And I don't expect it to necessarily kill, because it's kind of out of fashion, you know, what we're doing. But,
Yeah.
but I have to do it, you know. Jocko taught me what I know, and Guy Valeri,
Mm-hmm, I love
and Andy
that.
Anselmo, you know, these guys.
We have to get Andy,
invested-
does Andy come
invested in-
down? I
He's
should bring,
been-
oh
he's
good,
been
I was
down,
gonna
yeah.
say I'll bring Andy down.
And, yeah. So I gotta do it for no reason, just 'cause I gotta do it. So we've got the Friday nights going with our friends, so I'll just try to transition into being commercial, as gently as possible, you know, because they get used to things a
Yeah.
certain way, they like it.
I doubt that you'll ever label as commercial though, I have to say. I think this is always gonna be like the clubhouse.
Yeah, I hope so.
It's so great to be in here. I'm excited.
Well, it's always great to be in here. You know, you spend it's still,
Now,
for all these years, you're in here, you know, and then doing something all day or night, and then you walk outside and it's like, hang on, I'm downtown.
I know, it's,
Yeah.
I was trying to remember, what was in here? What restaurant was in here? Was there a restaurant in here?
Well, the big one, most memorable was the round table.
That's right, the Round Table. Oh, of course, the Round Table. Was that Naples that owned it? Yeah,
And
Jim
George
Naples.
Steinbrenner
Yep, yep.
and
The,
Margulis. Yeah, it's Margulis.
yeah, Jim Naples, right?
Yeah.
And when my dad passed away, Jim and what was her name? Mary Jane? Mary Jane Naples? Was that his wife's name? I can't think right this minute, but Jim, my dad was great pals of theirs, and he came here all the time. And when Dad passed away, they came over to our house with, you know, this crazy motley crew of people that were just living at the house that were there for the weekend, because he died on Thanksgiving weekend, so we had to, it was a longer wake. And they brought us meals over, like 3 meals, I think, all these exotic, so un-O'Connell things like duck, and we're all going, wait, we like duck, and Mom was worried that we were gonna get a taste for duck. Don't do that.
They were cooking it here.
Yep, they made it here and
Okay.
brought it up to our, but we were in North Buffalo, on Voorhees. And they would bring it down, and then one night, Mary Naples brought some, a turkey dinner, a Thanksgiving dinner for us, because we weren't gonna be celebrating Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving. And they were just loving and thoughtful people. Yes, that's how I remember now.
That's great. So many connections to this
Yeah.
place.
Yeah. Because every time I've come by here, I've been thinking, what was that? What was that? Yeah. Then they had a place, after they left here, they had a place off of Hurdle on a dead-end street. And they had some little, I can't think of the name of it, but it's down near
Yeah, I-
Military, between Elmwood and Military, I think, or between
Okay.
Elmwood and something. It's a dead-end street. It's on the same side of the street as like the Kmart is, but it was
No,
just,
I think one of the partners, or the two, other than George, one or two of them started that place
yeah,
too, yeah. And I think when Steinbrenner brought, I think there was a blizzard, might have been the big blizzard,
mm-hmm,
and it hurt a lot of the businesses, so, the story is that's why he happened to come into town with a lot of the Yankees, and, they went to both restaurants.
oh, nice. I don't know the story, but I would
Yeah.
love to hear all about that. I just, what's better, Buffalo and the Yankees. Awesome. I don't know if I ever really ate here as a restaurant, but I just knew them. And I went to school, their daughter went to Holy Angels with me.
I see.
Holy Angels, almost better connection than David Granville. You're a Holy Angels girl.
Well, that's-
You're that
yeah.
it forever.
Yeah.
Dottie Gallagher's a Holy Angels girl, and when I was coming in for a meeting with her, and they said, the girl was announcing me, she said, it's Marykate O'Connell, and she said, just say Holy Angels girl, or something like that. Or, it was like, the girl's like, okay, I have no idea what you're talking about. But it was good. Yeah, this is awesome though, Howard. I just love it. I just love it. So what are you going to do? What is your next step for it,
Well-
besides after the 1 day-a-week business kind of thing, or the short-term business?
Well, that, well, like each step like that will
Yeah.
take me to a new starting place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it might be.
It's kind of like playing jazz, you know?
Yeah,
You don't think too far ahead.
yeah, yeah.
Because
Where is
you-
this
because
going?
you-
I have no
because you-
idea.
Because you know, even the mistakes
Mhm.
are more clever than our
Mhm.
ideas, you know, at least for me.
I have to tell you something funny about mistakes. Bobby Jones and I have a little a show that we've taken out, a Harold Arlen's show. And actually, Militello and Jones and I did it for a long time, and then I just had a couple bookings this past year that I couldn't bring Diva to. And so we did it, and we are doing one song. I want to say it's "A Devil in the Deep Blue Sea," and he started playing. He played it, and then I was going into the bridge, and it was a whole new another song, which I can't remember what it was, but it was like so different. And he said, Jones looked at me and he said, "See what I did there? You didn't mean to do it. It was just this natural." I said, "It's great." And I said, "I would have never heard you say, had thought I heard you say, see what I did there?" But now it's become our go-to. See
You
what I did
forgot
there?
he was playing
Yeah.
a singer.
It was so funny. It was so funny because it was like, "With the devil and the deep blue sea," and then he goes with the whole da 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 da. He plays that, but that's the bridge where I'm coming in. He didn't go back to the beginning, so he started da 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 da. I can't think of what song. It went right after that. It was that next chord. It was like, "Hey, what are we doing now?" It was that. What was that? What was that funny song? I can't think of what it was. But we did the whole,
It's a medley.
yeah, it is, it's a medley. We made medley out of all of the Wizard of Oz songs. Got him to sing. So.
Wow,
Yeah, well,
it's something.
he's a great guy. He's a great
He
guy.
is.
You should bring him down
I love that.
here. Okay.
You know, it's a great idea. He usually says yes to I've had some really crazy ideas
Yeah.
for him, like with WBIG, and he'd run out in the snow and shoot a bulldozer or something, digging
Yeah.
a hole near his house, but, and be the correspondent. It's like he never says no to anything. He's a good sport.
Yeah.
So I just,
Yeah, I'll message him today.
boy, that'd be great.
Yeah. But I think I'm gonna bring a couple pals down Friday after I get back
Alright.
from Jean Knox finding what her her long lost medium has to say to her. She's a great guy. She's a great person. I was telling her about this. I think I started to tell you out there, but she wants to come down. But I think after the medium will keep her exhausted, so I'll bring her another Friday.
I have to get used to not having to explain what it's like, because they're watching live stream.
Yeah.
It's like, that's it. That's this one,
I love it. I think it's awesome. And you really need to get the pictures up here. Has Colleen been down here, Williams?
No,
Okay, we gotta get some pictures. Mari has a great headshot. She should get it in here first.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I always thought we should have some kind of wall of fame or something.
Yeah.
And just having,
Yeah,
that's a good,
Yeah.
that'd be a great way to do it.
look who's hit big this week. That's great. But I love this whole setup. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Well, we'll throw a couple of coats of paint on it and stuff
Oh, there's that.
when we go legit.
Yeah, we'll keep the Franciscan wall up here,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, this I did, because I was experimenting with, I wanted, a dark.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. It looks good on camera.
It does look good.
Because
It
glitters
really,
a little bit behind
it
there.
does, and the texture of it is
And
awesome.
Now back there, at the top,
Mhm.
and that entranceway,
Yeah.
that's what inspired it, because
Oh.
they had that textured, plaster originally, which was, I don't think it was designed to be fancy or anything, but it was just a way of